Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel here on YouTube. So first of all, sorry for the lack of updates. I've been traveling a lot. I was in China all last week. Hard to get online when you're behind the firewall. So today we're going to talk about a Kickstarter project called Duo, Turntable with a detachable Bluetooth speaker. This is Duo offering vinyl, Bluetooth, and smart capabilities in one ultra-compact, intuitive setup. So to put it bluntly, to put it on a fine point, Duo is basically let me get a good shot. It's a kind of compact turntable that has bundled with a detachable Bluetooth speaker, which can recharge here in the base, and you can carry it around your house with it, or put it on your table wherever the audio might work best. Carry it in the kitchen with you. You dance around with it. So it's basically somewhat integrated system, but multiple components. They come in different colors. You can connect to it with your phone. You can stream Bluetooth from your phone. You can actually use it just like a normal wireless speaker, apparently, like ride around on your skateboard with it. I guess in this case connected to your phone or some other Bluetooth device, because you're going to be out of range at the base station, the record player, pretty fast. You can always put it back, and you can dance to it. So they don't mention here, but I'm guessing this is weird because you do have to plug it in for the record player to work, right? That's where where does this plug go? So it's not exactly, I mean, they do show the plug. It's not exactly lying, but they're not going into much detail about that. So this is one interesting thing about it, is that it actually can do this dual speaker mode, where if you have two speakers, you can connect them both up, and it goes into like stereo mode, so it plays like the left track through this one and the right track to that one, except you don't know if it's actually the right channel and the right one, so you might have to move them, but somehow it sends one to the other, one to one and the other to the other. So that's actually pretty cool. Something that average one, if you're just using one, you're going to miss stereo. You listen to a good Beatles song, it's got good use of stereo. This is actually kind of worthwhile. Hi-Fi heaven, yeah, I guess so. He's enjoying it. So, one thing I didn't like in this video, otherwise well done video, look how much this record's moving up and down.
Alexa,
I don't know if our record's warped or what, but that's not inspiring confidence in me. Look at that thing. Woo, woo, woo. So, Duo is actually the second product by HYM. Their previous one was called the Seed, which was a pretty pricey campaign from last year. They were charging like $375 and up for this thing. Retail was like supposed to be $700 or something. And they had different packages, sort of higher end ones. But this one actually has happened. Apparently, maybe a couple months late, but people are getting it. Not everyone's happy. Some people had problems with it. Apparently, the customer service wasn't great, but it did happen. And they claim that they're doing better this time. They've got the stuff sourced, all that. Supposed to be ready by December. That's like a month and a half away, so that's a little bit ambitious if this was not something that was already done. So I did do a little bit of research. First of all, this concept, nothing really groundbreaking. Not exactly sure it's better to have it sort of integrated, save space, but like, why not get a better record player and a better speaker for less even? So turns out these guys do sell stuff on Amazon. They sell the old products, but it turns out they also sell stuff in China on JD.com. And yes, in fact, they actually already sell this exact product in China. So it's a Taiwanese designer, but it's basically a Chinese company. And so this was a little weird that they're basically selling the exact same product already.
Out of the shadows, I see you on your knees. Here we go again.
Otherwise, identical
Can't resist. Time and time again. Even though you put me through this.
order last month, you could get it get it by November 1st. So anyway, basically they're releasing it here first. This is not exactly crowdfunding though. I guess it's some sort of pre-order thing. But yeah. So why not order from here? Well, apparently you can't ship outside of China if you buy it on JD.com, and if you buy it on Kickstarter, they won't ship to China. So they're sort of splitting. At least that's sort of fair, I guess. One key thing to note: one of the biggest complaints, at least on the Kickstarter, is there's no line out. Not here, but obviously there's no line out here. So you can actually, I guess, charge, and you can charge through there. And here you've got your details. Does it show which plugs are on the back? I think somewhere on the YouTube side it does. I'm on the Kickstarter side. It actually does show what the plugs are. But people are effing pissed that there's no line out. Like, literally, they're like, but I've got a home hi-fi system. I got an amp. I want to use this as my record player. Why won't you give me a line out? And yeah, they don't. So that's one big warning sign, or one big flag, red flag. This arm is not super impressive. I would not buy this as a high-end record player by any means, especially not when that thing's moving like that. One interesting thing I think I skipped in the video is it does work with Alexa. So you can't tell Alexa to like go to skip a song or anything because it's not automatic. But maybe you can tell Alexa to stop, or at least turn the volume up and down. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you can do regular Alexa commands. I guess you probably could. So it's sort of like a Alexa speaker plus a record player. Pricing wise, not so bad. Actually, the JD.com one, for some reason, I guess if you can still get this at least, the JD.com one, where they sell on JD.com, here it is actually 1,800 RMB, which if I check is something like 260. So the super early bird is actually, super early bird's already gone. Okay, early bird is 229. So that's not so bad, right? They had it even cheaper before, but anyway, 229. It's actually cheaper than China. I guess it comes with free shipping, hopefully. Only to certain countries though, so be warned. Anyhow, that's the whatever this thing is, the Duo by HYM. I'm a little on the fence on it. If you want a real record player, get a real record player. If you want a Bluetooth speaker, buy a Bluetooth speaker. If you want a space-saving thing, buy this, I guess. Just seems like, yeah, I mean, get a record player. You can even get a cheap one of these ugly, where they Crosley things. Okay, stay away from this thing. This thing actually has a cassette player in it, though, and a radio. But they have just turntables, not these fancier ones, but they have kind of their low-end one in here somewhere for like $100. Oh, they got this little suitcase thing for $89. If you want a low-end multicolor, this one's colorful, a low-end record player, you could just get one of these, and then get a Bluetooth speaker. Why not? I think these actually have line out. You get one with Star Wars. Yeah, so stick with these. Apparently these things are horrible, though. People are always criticizing them audio-wise. But yeah, get something like this, or something actually better. Get a Beats Bluetooth speaker. There's a bajillion of them. And you're good to go, and it doesn't match, but that's okay. So that's kind of my view. I'm not going to give this one a thumbs down, but I'm not impressed. I'm not convinced. I'm not going to buy it. Some of the people here were really bitching about the line out. Some of them bitching about the fact that you can't order. This guy is from China. He's the one that talked about JD.com. Anyway, if you're not from China, I guess that's kind of a moot point. This guy, yeah, definitely not happy. He says the price is better, but I don't know if the price is better than the full price one, but the early bird is not better. Anyway, so that's it for today here on Go Kick Me. See you guys soon. I don't know when I'm going to have time to do more videos. Too busy. Got lots of stuff coming up the next couple weeks. Going back to China. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Go Kick Me, and also GoKickMedia.com. See you guys soon. As soon as we pass 10 minutes. Okay, stop.